Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What's up and what's going on, traders? And happy Friday and happy first of the month. So wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Wake up, wake up. Yes, it's DJ Alpha. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what's up and what's going on? And happy Friday. It is officially July. I'm super stoked. I'm super excited that it's officially July. And boy, oh boy, do we have some big old goals to be hitting for the month of July and for the next 6 months. So I'm excited for today. I'm excited to be back inside a chat, back in the market with each and every one of you. And we're definitely going to start the month of July on a strong note, team. Right now, not a lot happening in the markets, and I do expect today to be relatively choppy. I think Corey hit it on the head this morning inside a chat that there's one of two things that are really going to happen today. Either A, we get a lot of chop. That's it. It's just chop, 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 chop. No volume, no activity. We're out of here by like 10 o'clock probably. All right? That's option number one. Number two is we get some big moves. Like traders are desperate. Traders want to make money. Traders want to make something happen. Because, again, no one's coming back until Tuesday. And honestly, this is such a big holiday weekend that you'll probably see some slowness on Tuesday as well. So we'll have to see. Either A, traders are here and eager to get something going. Or B, traders are already hitting the road to enjoy their holiday weekend. So we shall see, guys. We shall see. And right now, it is pretty slow. It is pretty choppy, right? Yesterday wasn't a bad day. Yesterday, it was slow and choppy. This week has been slower and choppier, but that doesn't mean there hasn't been opportunity, because guess what? There has been some amazing opportunity in the market this week. It's just you have to hit that opportunity hard. You find the opportunity, you get in, you get out. You find the opportunity, you get in, you get out, because we're not seeing the follow through. We're not seeing that consistency. So yes, there has been opportunity, but the opportunity is very quick. So if you're not on top of it, by the time you notice it, the opportunity is gone. It's lost. You have to sit back and wait. Have the same mindset again today. That's what we were talking about yesterday, traders, is treat every day like a Friday. To keep it simple, how do we treat Fridays? We come in, we find the opportunity, we get in, we take our profits, we get out. We're not sitting here leaving runners on the table. We're not scaling out. We come in, we hit it hard, we attack it, we lock in our profits, and we're done. That's exactly how you should be treating the market this week. Treat it like a Friday. Where's the opportunity? Get after it. Lock in those profits quick. Be done. Today is Friday, so we're definitely going to do that. But today is also the Friday before a 3-day weekend and the Friday before a major holiday weekend as well. So we'll have to see if we have any opportunity in the market today, guys. Okay? Right now at this point in time, it is a little bit on the slower side. There's not 1, 2, 3 stocks that are really taking on off, that are really ripping and running, that are really showing, hey, this is where our focus should be for today. Looking at the SPY and the Qs. The SPY's down about a point right now. The Q's down about a point right now. So we're relatively flat with futures right now in the broader market in these indexes. So we don't really see a lot of movement right now. There's not one stock that's really pulling us in, that's captivating us, that's saying, hey, this is where your focus should be for today. So I really think that we're going to have to sit back at 9:30, wait and see where volume goes. Look and see where traders go and where is that opportunity for today, because I'm not seeing anything that really stands out. But we are going to dive into it. We are going to talk about that opportunity and see if we can identify that one stock that has the best potential right at 9:30, guys. So, what's up? No one's hit me with a good morning yet. Trading Hunter, what's up? Good morning. That's it. I have Hunter, one trader inside the chat saying good morning. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, hit me with a big old good morning. What's going on here? Tracy, good morning. Crypto Cole, Angel, look at that. Everybody's typing now. Look at that. Good. Hit me with a freaking good morning, team. You know how to do it. You know how to start this day off. What do you think you're doing here? What do you think you're doing? Just because it's Friday, right? Just because it's Friday, just because it's a holiday weekend coming up, just because you guys don't want to be here and you'll want to go ahead and enjoy your weekend doesn't mean you can come in and not hit me with a good morning. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Everybody in chat. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning. Good morning. Good freaking morning. And happy Friday, July 1st, 9:06 in the morning. We're going to dive into it. We're going to talk about the top stocks for the day, where the best opportunity is to get you guys prepared. And let's look to lock in some profits. Here we go. We got everybody over on YouTube. What's up, YouTubers? Ryan, John, Jean, Angela. How we doing today, Angela? Amber, Christina. Hey, Christina. Jack, Dave, Mr. Ed Nevis, the man, the myth, the legend. What is up? What is going on, YouTubers? And happy Friday. So let's talk about what we have going on for the day, all right? So stock futures are slipping after the S&P 500's worst first half since 1970. So we literally just had our worst first half since 1970. 50 years. Crazy. So, futures were sliding again. We're currently down a point with the SPY and a point with the Qs. Not a lot of press releases, guys, but that's common for Fridays, right? We know Fridays, right? Lack of press releases, which means lack of volume, which means lack of activity, and lack of opportunity. So we don't really have a lot of press releases, right? So number one, we have AKBA this morning. AKBA dropping a press release. So what do we got going on here? Shares are trading higher after the company executed an agreement to terminate its collaboration and license agreements. The company will receive a $55 million settlement fee. That's here on AKBA. This stock closed yesterday at 35 cents. Ripping up to 55 cents. And you could see we're just in a channel at this point in time. Since post-market, we're sitting sideways in a channel. Bottom channel support, 45 cents. Top channel resistance, 55 cents. That's it. That's what we have here right now at this point in time with AKBA. We're inside of a channel. So we can trade the channel. You can buy off support, sell at resistance. You can short off resistance, cover at support, or you could wait for a break out of this range, out of this channel, right? So a break over 55 cents, we would want to go long. A crack below bottom channel support, we would want to go short. Now let's go ahead and talk about where this could go if we do break out of this range, if we do break out of this channel. So, and one thing I do want to point out, my TD Ameritrade is running really, really slow and really sluggish, which has kind of thrown me off a little bit. It's just really slow. Things aren't working the way they should, and that's just kind of thrown me off my game just a little bit, just to give you guys a heads up, okay? If anybody else is having any issues with TD, let me know. I'm just curious to see if anybody else right now is having any issues with TD. So if we do start to break over that 55 cent level, we just need to look left and see where we could go. And, I would just call it 10 cents. I would say 60 cents. I would say that 65 cent level. And you got some of these lower shadows from some of these big red days. So like that big red day, huge volume. Where's the low of that day? It was like 67 cents. So I would give yourself every 5 cents. Keep it simple. It breaks 55, you have room to 60 and then 65. Now, where could it dump on down to? Well, I see 40 cents. That's about 10 cents away. So if we crack below 45 cent support, we have room to fade down towards around 40 cents. And then I would say yesterday's high, which is right around 35 cents. So it's pretty easy stuff here today on AKBA. It's just in the channel. It's sitting sideways. It's range bound. You can trade the range, which means buy off support, sell at resistance, short off resistance, cover at support. You can keep it that simple. Or you're looking for a break over top channel resistance to get long to 60 cents and then 65 cents. Or you're waiting for a crack below bottom channel support, to get short down to 40 cents and then 36 cents, right? That's AKBA. It's okay, right? It's okay. It's not super hot. I'm not super excited. It's okay. It's decent. Maybe there's some opportunity. We shall see. Clean the garbage in TOS. Click help system press garbage. Yeah, Diego, I'll try that out. Give me the little bit of a rundown real quick on how to clear El Garbaggio. Okay, so I have no idea how to do that. So I'd be curious to know how to do that. VRME. All right, so what do we have going on with VRME? The board approves a 1.5 million share repurchase program on VRME. That press release sending the stock from 196 to 350. I like VRME because the floats, right? So very, very low floats, 7 million in floats, trading 2 million shares, decent press release. The board approving a $1.5 million share repurchase program. We've been seeing a lot of these stocks with these press releases just flying lately. So I definitely want to watch VRME because it has the volume and it has a nice low flow stock. And there's a catalyst to really drive this stock and move this stock. The only thing I don't like about it is where that 200 SMA is at 313. So I just see a lot of overhead resistance on the stock at 313 and then 350 and then up towards around 379. I just see a lot. But what I do like about this is we're sitting right at support. So we're right around that 250 to 254 support on VRME at this point in time. And I do see room back up towards around that 313. So we have about 50 cents to the upside. If we can break the 200 SMA, we could see 350 and then 370. So there's definitely potential, but I just do see a lot of overhead resistance on VRME. It's something to be mindful about, okay? So VRME, the board is approving a $1.5 million share repurchase program. That's a good press release. We've seen these press releases really send stocks flying lately. It's a very low float, 7 million in floats, trading high relative volume. I do think VRME has good potential. 250 support right now. Underneath 250, you could see this down towards around 218. Right now, if we do hold support and we see a nice little move higher and we see that next leg up, we do have room to 313. That's your 200-day moving average. And then up towards around 350 and then 370 here on VRME. So at this point in time, this would be probably one of my top stocks to watch out of the gate. But I'm still not that crazy about it because we just don't have that movement. We don't have that activity, okay? So QNRX, what do we have going on here, guys? QNRX is actually leading the board, right? Up 92%. It's trading 12 million shares on average 1.5. So we have great volume. I like the float. It's 5 million in float. It's up 92%. Why is QNRX currently ripping and leading the board? Almost 100%. So QNRX withdraws the registration statement for potential securities offering. So they were going to issue an offering here. And then they went ahead and withdrew their registration statement for that offering, which is again sending the stock soaring up 93%. Great volume, nice low float stock. We could absolutely see the stock make some moves today. So right now we have a dollar resistance, guys. So that's going to be one of our top targets, is going to be $1 here on QNRX. Okay, so if we can break $1, we do have some decent potential to the upside. I mean, we could see another probably 15-ish% move from $1 up towards around 114 to 115. And then maybe you could see this up towards around that 149, 150. That's realistic. But first things first, it needs to break $1. Okay, that's going to be your main level of resistance before you even see that 114 or 142. But before you even get to $1, we need to be breaking 91 cents. Okay, now 91 cents is that low here from the 24th of February. It's also the spiking high from June 6th, and it's also some prior spiking highs as well, right around 91 cents. No wonder the stock comes right on up to this 91, 92 cent level and gets rejected. Pulls on back, right up to 92 cents, gets rejected, pulls back. I do like the formation here, though. It's not bad. You got a little bit of a cup and handle formation. It could be an ascending triangle. It's in a nice uptrend, guys. It has these really nice higher lows. We have flat resistance at 92 cents. This is probably one of the better looking technical setups that we've seen so far in pre-market is here on QNRX. 95%, low float, good volume, good press release, right? Withdrawing the registration statement for that public offering that we're going to do. And I see good potential, right? I do see good potential to break that 92-cent level up to $1. And that's not bad. That's about 8 cents. That's about 10%, give or take here on QNRX. Nice little uptrend, building nice higher lows. You can visually see we have a trend line here. So you can go ahead and run a trend line across these lows. And you have flat resistance right around 92 cents. So maybe we see a nice little cup and handle breakout at the start of the day. Maybe it turns into a nice little ascending triangle breakout. If it's a breakout formation and we want to go long, we're definitely looking to go long over 92, 93 cents up towards around $1. And if it ever breaks over $1, we could see this up towards around 114 here on QNRX. Now, I always like to have a short plan in place as well. So not only do I want to have a long plan in place, I want to have a short plan in place as well. So if we do come on up towards around this resistance level and we cannot break out and make that move to $1 and we start cracking this trend line and we look weak, I would look to see if we could short this down towards around 71 cents here on QNRX. So at this point in time, as long as you're holding above this trend line, you are bullish. You want to think about going long for that break over resistance up to $1. If we start cracking the trend line, going from the bullish side to the bearish side, we want to go short down into this level of support right around 71, 72 cents on QNRX. So QNRX is going to be number 2 on the leaderboard to start our day, okay? NRSN is a back burner. It was a mover yesterday. It went red. It dumped at the end of the day. I'm just curious to see if it moves today. If it moves today, we'll get prepared. We'll take advantage of it. Right now, it's not doing anything. It's not worth your time, but it was a mover yesterday. I wanted to bring it to your attention. Okay, FSRD was a little bit of a mover yesterday as well. I'm not really watching it at this point in time. It's not doing anything, but I want to bring it to your attention and let you know it was a mover yesterday. If nothing else moves and we see FSRD moving, you guys know why. It was a prior day mover. It's another day of continuation, possibly here on FSRD, right? EVFM was a mover as well. We'll talk a little bit more about EVFM here in a moment. And then ALNA was getting some action also, guys. This stock had been moving a couple of days this week. But look at that daily chart. Look at that daily chart. Gap up on Wednesday. Big spike, goes red. Gaps down, another red day. I mean, this chart looks horrendous on ALNA. Looks absolutely disgusting. It's not even trading good volume, right? It's trading 12 million shares on average 21. So we don't have impressive volume. It's a very large float stock, 103 million in flow, and every single day it's dumped. So I'm not really crazy about ALNA personally, and I'm not going to be watching ALNA, but I'm going to get you guys prepared and what we could possibly see here on this stock. All right, so just look left. Look left. Where do you see very strong support resistance? Well, right around 26 to 27 cents. A lot of resistance Tuesday night in post-market, Wednesday in pre-market. It was also a nice little bounce level here on Wednesday, and we see it's holding it down as resistance here this morning in pre-market. So the first level that you need to be breaking above before you think about getting long is 26 to 27 cents. Your first level to take profit would be 32 cents. And then 40 cents to lock in profits. Right now, at this point in time, you do have support back down at 20 cents. Okay, so you have 20 cents support, 27 cents top resistance at this point in time. If you want to get long on this stock, you're looking for the break over 27 cents. That's where volume is going to move in. That's where you're going to see your next leg up, right around 32 cents. And then your final target today would be back up towards around Wednesday spiking highs, right around 40 to 44 cents here on ALNA. So if you like ALNA, you guys are all set, ready to rock and roll. Okay, it's a large float stock, trading 12.7 million shares On average, it trades 21 million shares. So just keep in mind, you're trading less than the average. It's a very large float stock. The last 2 days, it's been red. It's been beaten down. It has not been consistent. Again, lock in your profits quick when you're in a trade, especially on this stock, seeing that the last 2 days have been red. It's also a Friday, and before a holiday weekend, play it extra safe. If you are in this stock, lock in your profits when you have them. Do not be greedy, okay? So if you guys like ALNA, there are your levels. That's exactly what you're looking for to get ready to go. All right, FSRD, again, this is more of a back burner just to see if it moves today. NRSN was a mover this week. A couple of nasty days as well, right? You have a nice gap up on Monday, red day. Tuesday, small green day. Wednesday, gap up, went red. Yesterday, gapped up, went red. I'm not all that crazy about NRSN. I'm really not, because it hasn't really done that much. It's gone red 80% of the days this week. And that green day wasn't even really a nice green day. So I'm not all that crazy about it. I don't really think there's going to be opportunity here with NRSN, but it's on the watch list because it is a prior day mover. It's still technically green on the week. From where it started to where it's at, it's still technically green, even though we've had, 4 red days out of the 5. All right. So with that being said, it is a back burner on NRSN, and I'm just curious to see if it moves, right? If AKBA doesn't do anything, VRME and QNRX are not moving, some of these stocks that we think have great potential, maybe we see traders migrate over to NRSN, and maybe there's some opportunity. So again, it's a back burner. I don't expect much, but again, it's there for you guys on NRSN. And again, it was just one of yesterday's top movers, NRSN. Okay. And I do want to talk a little bit more about EVFM at this point in time. I do want to talk just a little bit more about this stock because it's not bad. It's not bad at all. From the daily chart to the 1 minute chart, it's not bad whatsoever. So first thing I want to talk about is the daily. We have a moving average squeeze formation on the daily chart, EVFM. So that's a really nice looking setup there on that daily chart. I mean, I can't tell you the last time we've seen a 20 EMA, 50 SMA squeeze. And I can't tell you the last time we've actually seen this daily squeeze formation. And I'm looking at the lesson in the video lessons library, so I can bring that to your attention. MACD, moving average squeeze. I'll find it later, though. But I was going to find that lesson for you guys in the video lessons library that talks about the moving average squeeze formation on the daily. And that's exactly what we have here on EVFM, is a decent little moving average squeeze formation here on the daily. We've seen increased volume over the last 2 days, attempting to break that 50 SMA to get this thing going. The other thing that's not too shabby as well, as we look at this on our intraday chart, we've just been kind of range bound since yesterday. $1 support with 120 top resistance. So not even just looking at the daily chart seeing potential, we actually have some decent potential here intraday. As long as you hold above $1 on EVFM, you can bounce right back up to 120. Again, if you can't break 120, what do? You take your profits, you flip short back down to $1. Comes down to $1, you cover. If it looks like it's going to bounce off $1, go long back to 120. Trade the range. Trade the channel that we're in. Or if you think this can break top channel resistance at 120, that's when you're looking to go long. And I want to back that up with that daily technical formation as well. Not only would we be breaking this intraday channel to the upside, which is very bullish, that would also start the moving average squeeze formation here on the daily chart. So you got an intraday setup, you have a daily setup. Both of these, very good setups, guys. So I'm definitely going to be watching EVFM above $1 today. Curious to see if we can start breaking above 120. If so, that's an intraday break over this channel, top channel resistance, and that would start to get this thing going for that possible moving average squeeze formation on the daily as well. So EVFM is going to be something that's kept on watch today. Again, $1 support, 120 top resistance. If we start breaking that 120 level, we have room back up to 150. Again, QNRX is another stock we're absolutely watching above this trend line for the break over 92 cents up to $1. If we crack the trend line, I'm looking to short this back down towards around 70 cents. VRME, this stock has potential back up to 313. We are sitting right at 250 supports at this point in time. And AKBA, last stock, inside of a channel from yesterday, top channel resistance, 55 cents. If you're looking to go long on this, you want to buy the break over 55 cents up to 60 and then 65. If you're thinking this is going to fade and fall and dump, you're looking for this to crack below 45 cents for a short down to 40 and then 36 cents. That's what we have today, team. All right. VRME, QNRX, EVFM, AKBA, the top 4 stocks that I will be looking at to start the day. NRSN, back burner. FSRD, back burner. ALNA for me, team, back burner. All right. The SPY and the Qs. I expect to see a more of a choppy day today, guys. Right? I just expect to see a choppier day. I don't expect to see a massive move up. I don't expect to see a massive move down. I expect to see futures move ahead of Tuesday's open. That's what I expect. I don't expect to see anything today. But I expect personally a big gap up or a big gap down come Tuesday open. That's what I expect. So I don't really see too much happening today with the SPY and the Qs, but that doesn't mean we're not going to look at them. That doesn't mean we're just going to completely avoid them altogether. No, we're just going to sit back at the start of the day and really make sure we have a good, clear sense of direction with the SPY and the Qs. So what I would be doing is I'd be looking at resistance on the SPY right around 378.37. That's going to be a lot of support from Wednesday. If you break over 378.37, you do have potential up over 380. So there's about 2 points on the SPY. Simple break over 378.37. You could take it long, 380.30, right? There's about 2 points to the upside. If you can't break above that 378.37, I think you have potential back down to yesterday's lows on the SPY, which is 372.56. So those are going to be the 3 levels that I'm looking at. The main level right now, 378.37 for the break into the 380s, or for that 378.37 to hold this down as strong resistance, for this thing to kind of fade and fall back down to 375 and then 372.50. The same thing applies to the Qs. I'm really just looking at some of that support here from Wednesday as a first initial target. If we break that level up to yesterday's resistance, and then I am looking at yesterday's low as well as support. So same idea, same approach, looking at those 3 levels, just different prices. I still don't expect to see too much movement with the SPY and the Qs today. I just really don't. We'll see within the first 15 minutes, right? If we open on up and we see some big time volume and some big time moves, let's simply shift our focus to the SPY and the Qs, identify an opportunity, and make it happen. But I do expect it to be choppy today in the broader market. Let's see if we have any opportunity with VRME when we start our day, QNRX, and EVFM. Now, ladies and gentlemen, inside a chat, and then traders over on YouTube, out of those stocks, what is your number 1 stock for today? If there is a stock that I did not even talk about and you're like, Josh, you are missing out because this is the number 1, go ahead and type that up inside a chat. Type that up over on YouTube. What is your number 1 stock for today? What are you looking at right at 9:30? We have about 20 seconds to go. I want to see what you guys are looking at and compare them. BRQS from Mr. Cole. Placid, we're on the same boat here, buddy. Placid says, nothing looks good to me right now. I agree. Out of the gate, I'm more or less looking at my scanners. That's it. Out of the gate, I'm looking at some scanners here, guys. That's it. Looking to see what hits that high of the day momentum scanner. Looking to see what hits halt and resume scanner. Looking to see what hits our breakout scanner. That's it. I'm not eager to trade anything right at the start of the day. I'm sitting back on my hands, looking to see where the best opportunity is. We are officially live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have some fun, team. Let's identify the best opportunities. Let's only take the best of the best trades, and let's watch that money flow on in. I clean my garbage, but it's not helping. I clean my garbage, but the garbage cleaning is not really doing it for me. Still really laggy. I will be testing out my new broker today. All right, so if you see me taking little baby size, that's why I'm taking baby size to get a feel for the broker and everything like that. That is probably one of the fastest level 2s I've ever seen in my life. Wow. That is nuts. You want to see something crazy, guys? Imagine having to watch a level 2 like this. Would you guys be able to do it? Imagine every stock in the level 2 like what you see right here. Oh my gosh. I can't deal with this. This is nuts. This is like the fastest level 2 I've ever seen in my life. It's Centerpoint. It's one of the best brokers out there, guys. It's one of the best brokers out there. But my goodness, it's moving. I know, right? I'm freaking out right now. I don't even know what to do. I don't even know how to read the thing. Like, I can read TD, but this is, oh my gosh, where are we at? 377? I don't know. Nuts. Again, QNRX is the one we're looking at right now. QNRX is the #1 stock we're watching right now at this point in time. Yeah, nobody has time for that level 2. No, I literally just had a seizure because that level 2. It's nuts. But good thing I don't look at that level 2, guys. I look at my TD level 2, so we're good. I just wanted to show it to you. I just was like, wow, that's nuts. I just saw it. I was like, I like my TD level 2. It's nice and slow. But that thing is wild. I'm gonna collect that garbage again, because this garbage is still, I don't know, it's still running really slow. All right, so right now, while penny stocks kind of figure out their thing, anything with the spine to Qs? No. I mean, we're only 4 minutes in. I was just curious to see if we had one big candle in one set direction. I still see the Qs down around 275, 276 next. QNRX is cracking that little bit of a trend line. EVFM has $1 support. AKBA is cracking 45. NRSN. I don't like it, but we'll keep it on watch. FSRDLNA. Again, I'm just kind of looking through to see if anything is really getting some action, but right now, not a lot. We've already looked at ALNA, VRME, AKBA. I know some of you guys were talking about BRQS. REV is on the leaderboard now, guys. REV is on the leaderboard at this point in time. Revlon. I'm curious to see how much it is to short REV. Wow, it's so that's not terrible. It's 10 cents a share to borrow. So it's only 10 cents a share to borrow on REV. That's not bad. So, I mean, for 1,000 shares, it would cost me $100 to borrow. So, I just know with the market and how crazy the market's been lately with all these rug pulls, I was like, I would short RAV. 10 cents a share is decent, though. I mean, usually it's 0.00 something or under a penny. This is 10 cents a share to short. It's not terrible. 10 cents, you just got to build that into your plan, right? If it's 10 cents a share to short, you just got to build that 10 cents into your plan and build it into your stop loss. So I was just curious if, if I could locate 1,000 shares to short. It's only going to cost about $100 to do so. If I do see a reason to short the stock. But again, right now, I don't really have any intentions on trading today, guys. I really don't. Unless I see like a really killer opportunity and like a really awesome clean setup. I have no intentions on trading today at all. Again, it's a Friday, team. It's Friday. Right? It's the day before a major holiday weekend. The market's already been kind of iffy. Again, I don't really plan on trading today. If we see a great opportunity, let's go. But if not, we're just going to do nothing but education today, guys. Nothing but education. So again, I'm sitting back on my hands, team. No reason to rush a trade today. I want to start the month off strong. If that means starting off with 0 profits and 0 losses, I see that as strong. If I can walk away today with the same amount of money I started with, that's a strong start to the month. So Angela, do you feel like you're trading in a different market these days? That's something we actually talked about yesterday. We actually had this conversation yesterday inside a chat that this is a different market, 100%. Chris, inside a chat, do you feel like you're trading in a different market? And the reason I ask Chris is because Chris I've known Chris for years and we've traded together for years. And I know he has more experience than me. Chris, if you're inside a chat, do you feel like this is a completely different market than what we're used to going back, 2, 3, 4 years ago together? I personally say yes. I think this market is wild. I think this market is so weird and so unique and so different. And it's just every day seems to be a different type of market environment. You can't really seem to get a read on it consistently. It's odd. But I definitely think it has, it's definitely I trade different in this type of market. So again, right now, got a little bit of a chop out of the gate with spine Qs. Nothing there. VRME sitting sideways. QNRX is slowly fading. EVFM is kind of not really doing much. AKBA, NRSN. You see how everything's pretty flat with like no volume? That's a Friday before a holiday weekend. You got ALNA moving on up here. So Let's shift our focus to ALNA at this point in time. So we do have some opportunity here with ALNA. It's moving on up a little bit. So what kind of mindset do you need to have in this kind of market? The mindset of, I don't have to trade every single day. Capital preservation. I'm here to take the best of the best setups, knowing that the money will follow. What else can I be doing in the market to make money besides day trading? Is there any kind of cash secured puts I can be buying to collect a nice premium, right? So I have a long-term account that I'm sitting cash. There's a lot of quality companies I'm going to be buying at discount prices. I can go out right now and sell cash secured puts to collect a premium, right? And if that option ever gets exercised, I take delivery of those 100 shares, but I've already wanted to buy, say, 100 shares of that company in the first place. So I could be out here selling cash secured puts for premiums. I could be doing that to make money. I could be looking at low risk, high reward swing trade ideas and, play out over the course of a couple of weeks. The mindset has to be is I can't be making moves every day. There's not the opportunity to be making a move every single day. Capital preservation is everything. All you need is one good month to make 3 months worth of your goal. I've had that happen before. I've had one good month where it was like 3 months of what my goal was. I made it in 1 month. So I could afford to not trade a month or two if the market wasn't really giving me what I wanted. So that's got to be the mindset of I don't have to trade the day. It's all about capital preservation. Wait for clean, consistent A+ setups. Take your profits quick. Be a chameleon. Always understand the market you're in every single day because there's a lack of consistency. Sometimes the best trade is no trade. Sometimes the best trade is sitting in cash. That's got to be your mindset right now. No aggression. I'm not here to trade. I'm here to be calm, cool, collected, have some fun, get educated, see where the opportunity is. And when the opportunity presents itself, we will be here to take advantage of it. Sometimes you have to be willing to not trade, guys. You got LYT. LYT right now absolutely just dumped on off over the last few days from around, $40 all the way down to $401. Starting to see a little bit of a dead cat bounce, right? So this is a dead cat bounce opportunity here with LYT. You have support right around 475. Obviously, $5 is resistance, but you could see a nice move on up towards around 550 here on LYT. So this stock is up from 4 to 5 in just the first 15 minutes of the day off of a dead cat bounce. I would be curious to see if we do hold on up here, possibly start to break above 5 and see a potential little squeeze on LYT. I am curious to see what the short float is on LYT. Latest Technologies absolutely dumping on off from around $45 down towards around $4. There's no data to the short side on this stock. So no data to the short side there. But LYT definitely has my attention for sure. So these are your top 3 stocks. Right? You got 3 stocks that look decent. You got CLVS, break over 2, room to 240. So again, you have CLVS at this point in time. So CLVS over $2. You have room to $2.39. So CLVS over 2, room to 239. Support right now is right around those lows. Intraday support, I would throw your intraday support back down at like 182. Yeah, you're all the way down at 182 on CLVS. ALNA is not a bad one either. ALNA. If ALNA can break above that 33-cent level, we do have room to, it was 40 cents. All right, so ALNA over 33 has room to 40. Support on ALNA would be back down towards around that 27 cent level on ALNA. And LYT is probably my favorite at this point in time. I think LYT is my favorite for the dead cat bounce. So right now, LYT is where my focus is at this point in time. LYT. The stock is not shortable on LYT. Short sale restriction. I'm curious if we go look at LYT. There are any shares the short whatsoever? Yeah, Jesus. About 7 cents a share. 7 cents a share. If you are watching BRQS team, just go ahead and mark up your high and your low here. So you got low of day down at 183. 183 is your support level. Top resistance here at 210, and that's going to be very tough resistance. It's very tough here at 210 to 11. Right? But if you can break that 210 to 11 here on BRQS, you do have potential to that 235 level. Possible gap fill at 283. So BRQS could definitely be a stock that you're watching at this point in time for the break over 211 up to that 235. CLVS is just a little overextended at this point in time. ALNA just doesn't have the best price action. LYT is starting to kind of roll on over here a little bit. Run a trend line on the SPY and the Qs off these lows. Okay, just go ahead and start a trend line here on the SPY and the Qs off these higher lows, and let's see if this trend line is going to continue to be respected. And if we ever see the crack of the trend line, we may have something up for a nice little trade here on the SPY or the Qs. So just go ahead and run a trend line off your lows. Let's see if we have anything coming on up here. All right, it is 9:50 in the market. Ladies and gentlemen, over on YouTube, I know it's a slow day, but that was to be expected. We knew it was going to be a slow day coming into the day. All right, so my job is to get you guys prepared. My job is to get you in the right mindset. My job is to help you become successful. If I can help you find quick wins and help you make money, that's what I'm here for. But again, it's not always going to be an opportunity in the market right in the first 20 minutes of the day to get you guys making money. But again, my job is to get you in the right mindset, to get you guys prepared, to show you where the opportunity is, to identify that opportunity with you, drop those value bombs, get you educated, have some fun, all that good stuff. Now, if I can get you a quick win, I will. Today, one of those days that we knew it was going to be slow. It's a Friday before a holiday weekend, and at that, a major holiday weekend. So enjoy your 4th of July, ladies and gentlemen, over on YouTube. Stay safe. All right, be smart as well. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Not really saying a lot, but enjoy your holiday weekend with your friends and your family. I'll see you guys back here on YouTube Tuesday morning, right around 8:50, 9 o'clock as we go live again for the official, what I'm going to say, the official start of July is going to be Tuesday for me. Not today, because today's going to be a slow day, but I'm starting my month off on Tuesday, and I'll see you guys back here on Tuesday as well. So, again, we have 3 seats left, I believe. I haven't checked, but right now I'm pretty sure there are 3 seats left for our 4th of July promotion, all right? So that applies to the yearly. That applies to the quarterly as well. Some big savings, some free education, it's a lot of great stuff, guys. It really is. One of the biggest promos we've done in a very long time on both the yearly and the quarterly membership. So if you are interested, if you want to be one of the final 3 members to sign up, become our next top student inside of the Alpha Day Trading community, send me an email, guys. Just shoot me an email, josh@alphadaytrading.com. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you have, send you the coupon, the sign-up link, all that good stuff, and we'll make it happen. Again, 3 seats left. Shoot me an email if you're interested, josh@alphadaytrading.com. Until next time, enjoy your holiday weekend. If you're in the market today, be smart and trade safe. And I'll see each and every one of you back here bright and early Tuesday morning as we do this all over again, as we officially, in my mind, start our month of July on off. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you guys back here on Tuesday.